I thought it'd be kind of fun to go ahead and throw this video out there since they're promoting the new Jurassic Park movie. I've always kind of thought the whole subject that dinosaurs were very interesting. My opinion, I don't think they ever existed. I think that they are just a tool or a way to help try to sell that this Earth is a lot older than what it really is. But that's just my opinion. And while I'm not really too familiar with this site all that well, I did go through and verify the stuff that really did sell me as far as helping articulate where I'm coming from as far as why I don't believe the dinosaurs ever existed and why it's a big hoax. And you can clearly see that I don't know if this guy is just really stupid or what, but this obviously is someone who knows what's going on because you can see this X for Saturn behind it, and plus you see the lights. It reminds me of the Fox News logo, which is supposedly the representation of the fall of light. And then, of course, you've got your black cloud, your black sun blocking the light. So regardless of whether or not they know it, it seems a whole lot like their allegiance is bought and paid for. But regardless, this is some really good stuff in this article. I'll put it below. You can take a look through it for yourself. But just some of the major selling points that are great questions and are great observations I'd just like to point out to you real fast so you can see where I'm coming from. And the most interesting thing to me is right here, that paleontology is controlled by established swindlers. National Geographic, owned by big-time Mason Rupert Murdoch. News Corp also owns 20th Century Fox, the makers of the Ice Age franchise. Universal Studios, who made Jurassic Park and The Land Before Time. These productions are owned by Comcast, whose main shareholders include J.P. Morgan and the Rothschilds. Discovery Channel is owned by Discovery Communications, who also distribute BBC's TV show. NM Rothschild and Sons Limited are financial advisors to Discovery Communications. So right off the bat right there, doesn't that just make it sound a lot real fishy to you? Because at the end of the day, all you can do is take these guys' word for it that these things ever existed. Because as this article points out, no independent researcher has ever handled a dinosaur bone. And what's very interesting is that supposedly there's only 2,100 dinosaur bone sets, and out of these, only 15 incomplete Tyrannosaurus rex bone sets have ever been found. These dinosaur bone sets have never formed a complete skeleton, but from these incomplete bone sets, paleontologists have constructed a hypothesis about the appearance of the whole skeleton, which they have modeled in plastic. If thousands of these long necks and large carnivorous reptiles had really roamed the earth, we wouldn't have only found 2,100 dinosaur bone sets. I agree with that. I think that's a really good point. And then it goes on to talk about, and I verified the stuff. This guy's not talking smack. I went and verified this information. It's true. Only 2,100 sets. That blew my mind. And then, like I said, the 15. So there's your 3 and 6. So right off the bat, that makes me suspicious of the 3, 6, 9 stuff. But that's just me. Okay, I'm not trying to twist anybody's arm with any of that stuff. Okay, I like this. Talks about how National Geographic got caught in a scam. They were promoting this Archaeoraptor thing. Archaeoraptor is the informal generic name for a fossil from China. In an article published in National Geographic magazine in '99, the magazine claimed that the fossil was a missing link between birds and terrestrial theropod dinosaurs. Even prior to the publication, there have been severe doubts about the fossil's authenticity. So the professionals have even been caught lying about this. And what's very interesting are write down these questions right here. Professors of paleontology, or not necessarily questions, but observations. Professors of paleontology have started to wonder these things right here. How come, a complete dinosaur skeleton has never been found? Or that no independent researcher has ever seen a real dinosaur skull? The whole approach is built on hypothesis. Children are taught the existence of dinosaurs through cartoons, not through bone inspection at school, and only people with a special interest in the paleontological field seem to find dinosaur bones. So I just think this article poses a lot of great questions and observations. I thought I'd help, just pass along and see what you all thought about it. So that's just my opinion. These things never were real. They're just using this as a way to help try to sell that this Earth is a lot older than what it really is. Because I don't think we're nearly as old as what everybody tells us. How old are we? How old is the Earth? I don't really have any idea. I have no clue. But I don't think it's as old as they say. So link will be below. Thank you for an open mind if you've had one this whole time. And I appreciate the support subs. See ya.